Hello everyone. We're a little, I feel like they've started the game so much earlier than what they were meant to. So I'm a little bit unprepared because it's meant to be like 20 minutes. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm tripping, but I had the timer on and everything. Alas, we have not missed a play, but I am brutally unprepared. So we have to prepare a tad bit. Literally, I was like, oh, I got a little bit of time. It's not started yet. And then look over, I see them doing a coin toss. I'm like, oh shit, no, we're actually like real fucking close to starting the game. And then all of a sudden, bam, we're on the field. Nevertheless, Torino versus Varese in the IFL. I'm looking forward to it. I have not got my volume on for the game, which needs to change. Let me just lower it a little bit down. Here we go. Right, I need to put this on the story. Because like I said, I feel like they've started early. I'm not annoyed. I am very annoyed. I am very annoyed. I was just running all around the place. I was like, fuck. Why the fuck have we started the fucking game? Okay, I do have the chat up, just in case it's needed. And we'll put the image overlay up as well if I need to. Fullback dive, 3rd and 1. Giaguari are one of my... Why is it so weird when it comes to volume? Giaguari are probably, if I was going to pick an Italian league team to support, it would probably be Torino. Just because I like some of the players they have, and I've talked to a lot of the players they have. The Skorpions, probably a close second, honestly. They had Ryan Griffin, they've got Hamish at quarterback, who I know. They've got kind of cool uniforms, so I'm with it. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was about to praise Lewandowski and he's just thrown a fucking pick. Oh shit. Great play. Oh damn. Alright, let me work on actually getting the links out. Like, I am brutally underprepared. So... let's have a little look. What do you see? On his second read, he sees the seam, I think, and it just gets... it's just underthrown. It was trying to throw to Serra, and just gets fucking jumped. I mean, it's a great play. Jeez. Not a great start by Giaguari. They had a decent couple of plays. They converted on a third and 1. And then it's all gone downhill. Okay. Put that on the ELF. So it's on Reddit. Now I need to put it on Discord. And I need to put it on Instagram. Ooh. We might have a bit of a game on our hands, I'm not going to lie. We've started off strong. An interception on the first drive and a catch like that in the first play. There's Hamish, former UE quarterback. Right, just honestly perfect dime, can't lie. Fucking dime. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to stream this with all the video on. So if the IFL tell me to take it down, I will. So if anyone from the IFL is watching, just let me know, and I'll be quick with it. Moving. Oh shit! I should have put score prediction up, or like who's gonna win prediction. Let me do that now. What's up? First Down Magazine. I'm literally about to tag on a story, but is it me or did we start earlier? No, they started earlier than the build time by like 15 minutes. Skorpions. Let's get the poll up. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need the oh shit. Let me get the image up so we can see it. There we go. And then I'll make that and that a little bit smaller. Shit, maybe not. Maybe I'll just not touch it. It's black. The writing is black, which is annoying. I'll put it like up here, just so I can see as they come through. Right. I'm going personally. I'm going to go for Torino. But so far, the Skorpions got all the momentum. No, they weren't even close. I thought they converted on third down, but then maybe they fucking missed it. Right. As soon as I get my stream links out, I'll be able to relax. But I was so rushing. There we go. Right, take a second, fellas. I need to write things. Why are they going so fast, man? Here we go. Now some roll out. Going for it. Oh! Oh! Shit! What a throw! What a catch! What a play! Perfect. That was real nice. That was absolutely fucking dying. Right, let me put down my phone. Now that it's shared out everywhere, we're good. Right, I need to move that down a bit. There we go. Like here. Yeah, I was about to say, like it is, they're probably going to be in the semi-finals, if not the final, so tough. But Skorpions were really good last year when they had Ryan, obviously, and his brother. So it's kind of hard to go up from having a Super Bowl champion quarterback, which is, quite a sentence. Oh, he got called back. Oh. Fucking tough. That's the thing with commentary is they're going to send it, oh, I got called back, and I'm not going to understand it. Right, second time lucky. 4th and 8, they're going for it. Go for a shot again, go on. Yeah, they are. Ooh, incomplete for flags. Oh my god, the drama so far. The drama so far is insane. Right, let me just like shrink myself a little bit and then make the chat more like to the side. I have, that would be actually quite helpful, yes. I'm gonna move over here, there we go. If we need to adjust, we can adjust. I just want as much of the screen as possible. If you could send me that on Instagram, that'd be perfect. There we go, we can see enough of that. Ooh, we got blasted. He got him blasted. I might move myself like down to the bottom. Difficult because it's such a close shot. They got fucking popped. Oof. Yeah, I appreciate it. Got absolutely fucking popped. I got university. I got university. Right, so we got. I'm gonna try and change my chat to be dark, not light. Oh, it's picked! Oh my gosh. This game's been fucking crazy. So we've got picks either side to start the first two drives. Both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions. Let's have a look at that one. Just a bit too high. Tipped by 7, who we looked at last week. Yeah. No, I don't think that's a good point. I'm going to lower it down. We keep it like... Yeah, I think I can have it like that, right? If I have it like that, and then do that, I think it should be fine. Oh, is that safety? Oh my gosh. No, they called it the, like, very close, but it's not the safety. Very, very, very close. Well, that should have fixed the echo a little bit. I just didn't want to be stone cold silent. But it should be good now. Let me know. Oh, not jittery. We're good. Nice. I mean, they get out of danger. That's the main thing at the moment, to be honest. A little bit jittery. I think it's because I'm trying to open up the stream thing. We're going up onto stream elements now. Hopefully I'll be able to just get rid of the okay, we're good. We're good. Give me 2 seconds to sort this out. And we'll be good. I still want it to be the dark lettering, because then it just doesn't come up on the stream like at all. Alright, Lewandowski, come on. Let's get it moving. Can't be throwing picks both sides. Gotta catch that. Come on, Andre. He's my prop for like player of the game, because he's one of the few players I think in this game that can potentially be in the ELF. Personally. Why the fuck is this not working, man? I just want to change my stream overlay and it's being super annoying. It's going to do. The offensive line's holding up fairly well, actually. He needs to get the ball out a lot quicker, but... Did he catch that? Fair fucking play. But yeah, the offensive line for Torino is actually holding up alright. Flags in the play, though. Right, here we go. We are working on it. We're going to go for white chat. Here we are. So that should now be something we can work. Pole percentage is going towards the Skorpions for sure. I mean, they have had the better offensive series, even though both offensive series were not great. I think I should, in a second, have a white chat that comes up. Oh shit, he's running out. Oh, if he makes that, it's a hell of a fucking throw. No, but that was close. He nearly fucking made it. That would have been crazy if he actually made that. Because he was running for his goddamn fucking life. My goodness, this is being annoying. How I wish I could just have the white letters like it thinks it has. That would be outstanding. Good punt. Inside the 20. You know what? I'm just going to have fucking red chat. That'll do. Is it going to work? This is the big thing. No. Like, I've changed it about 6 times. So we're just going to have to stick with that for now. Annoying, but necessary. Very, very, very frustrating. But last, maybe I guarantee it'll kick in like halfway through. It'll guarantee it'll just change halfway through for no reason. Alright, let me actually focus. I've had a terrible start to stream, you know. Late starts, chat being annoying. Just want to focus on the actual game of football. He's bouncing outside, he's got something. Oh, he made a lot more of that than I thought he was going to. I thought he was going for a fat loss, but he actually made something out of that. That looked like it was going stopped maybe for a yard or two, but he's pulled like 9 out of it. Alright, let me have a look at this roster. Because I'm far more familiar with Torino than I am Varese. So let's get up Torino's first. Was audibling. Look at the left, outside throw, nice, good play. Good bit of yardage, first down. So that's what I'm saying, Skorpions are kind of like, oh yeah, I know 16. I know him, he's a former academy guy. They just seem a little bit more composed. I think, well, that is kind of Hamish's game. He is super composed. It's kind of his main attribute. And that's definitely coming through. And I need to look at a map as well, see where these guys are distributed. Because a lot of people forget that although the Mercenaries and the Austrian teams do have Italians as homegrowns, which is weird, by the way, because Helvetic haven't signed any of them. Like, not one so far, which is surprising. I'm going to make myself a little bit more zoomed. Now, they have not got one Italian player on the Helvetic roster, as of now. Which I did not think would be the case. I thought they'd sign at least 5, maybe 6, potentially more. But I guess you're going to try and get players from Milan. You've got to pay for them to be in Switzerland. Heavy pressure. Gets the ball out, but offensive line really didn't do much from there. I'm still recovering from sickness too, hence my fucking huge bottle of water. Well, not juice, you get the point. It's 99% water. So we're pushing through, because we made this schedule. I need to be accountable. We have a video evaluation coming out tomorrow at 8 a.m. on GMT. And I need to start putting that. Well, the members will have that the day before. That's always been a thing. But now that I have a schedule, I can do that a lot easier. Hamish rolling right. Oh, no, he didn't. He nearly did. It came in and out of his hands. Nearly another pick. Jesus. Oh, look at that. Rolls out, just hits him in the Fucking, that's the thumbnail. You're the thumbnail, bro. You're the American DB. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Fourth down for the Skorpions. Still 0-0, but we've had 2 picks. Very close to having like 2 safeties in like back-to-back plays. And then that one definitely should have been a pick. Now spin. He needs to make up for it now with a decent return. He's got it. He's going down the left sideline. Oh, shit. He's still going. He's still going. Oh, what? I love the Italian league, bro. I love the Italian league so much. I love the Italian league. Oh my gosh, it's so great. Like we have picks, failed picks, and then the player that doesn't get the pick gets the kick return, the punt return touchdown. Oh my gosh. Italian league is one of my favorites. I need to make a top 5 league. Someone asked about that yesterday. It's something that I do want to do, like a top 5 leagues graphic. The Italian league for entertainment is probably number 2, maybe number 1. Great league, love it. Because this shit happens, you know. ELF is the best league, no doubt. It has the best players, but like sometimes just that level of stuff is just fucking brilliant. Alright, here's the kick. The field is not a great field. So see if it just holds up. Looks fine from that angle. Yes it is. Excellent. Yeah, what a play. What a play. That was incredible. Safe to say he made up for the missed pick. Probably, honestly. I mean, I don't know, what would you rather have? A pick 6? Nah, I mean, he probably wasn't going to get a pick 6 out of that. I dare say he's topped himself. Because, like, the offense might have thrown some kind of interception. He didn't want to take a chance, so decided to take it out himself. Fucking baller. What a guy. I need to passively keep working on the chat overlay. That's the idea. Just keep refreshing that like every few seconds. Or maybe I'll just rerun it. Maybe I'll remove it. And add it in. Kicks up and away. I mean, that's better. That's better. There we go. There we go. Let's remove this. Get that out of the way. That's better. There we are. That's alright. We can work with that. We can work with that. It's better than having the white blob over the middle and then the right in coming through so I can't see the whole chat. But here we go. I think that should be fine. If not, I'll move it like up here, maybe. I'll just make it smaller. I've got so little space to work with. That's the problem with streaming. Oh, we've gone to about 10 pixels, but we've seen the throw. I remember number 1. I remember Volanino. Never know how to properly say his name, but I'm sure I'm butchering that, which is really excellent. No, he didn't have the pick 6, I agree. Too much traffic, so I think he's one-upped. I mean, shit, it was like a decent player. Another short screen to 1. Trying to get a bit of momentum now after throwing 2 pick 6s and nearly a pick 6. 1 pick and nearly a pick. We have got ads for the thing I am currently using. Love that. Yeah, I'm surprised Skorpions are winning this vote so much. I can't lie. And the first, fucking hell, that was fast. that was a fast score. Maybe it's because I was absolutely stinking up the gaff by just fucking everything up on the actual stream elements. But that felt like a really fast first quarter. I think maybe it will slow down a little bit. Yeah, I heard about that. Petra and Anoko, they're fucking awesome. I love them both. Yeah, I did hear. Me and Petra talk quite often. So she said she had an interview coming up, and I assumed it was with you guys. Yeah, they're great. Both of them. Really, really, really good. Alright. Oh, Skorpions run into the line. We got a sneak. 12-minute, yeah, true. 12-minute course. But that did speed past. That was fast. Very, very, very fast first quarter. We haven't really seen much successful offense so far. A few screens from Torino. A few screens from the Skorpions. Torino, not really much at all, to be completely honest. We haven't really seen their offense do anything. A few incomplete passes, but nothing crazy. And then multiple picks. It should be a pick, and then a punt return touchdown. So, it's been a hell of a first quarter. Absolute scenes in Italy. Yeah, it's definitely one of the top 5 most fun leagues to watch. I'm interested if the Frogs can maintain this level of... I mean, they beat Parma, and I know Parma aren't as good this year as they have been the last couple of seasons, but they're still a bloody good team. And then you've got the Florence team as well, so Guelphi. So I'd expect those 3 to have a bit of a dogfight. But I thought the Frogs were going to kind of maybe potentially compete for it last season when they had Damon and they had Salem at quarterback. I thought it was a fun team, but it did just go only through Damon. So when he wasn't like carrying them, they didn't really have much. They didn't have a run game, and they didn't have a great offensive line. They had a couple pieces, but if that was a year they were going to win it, that was the year they're going to win it, because Damon's off in the UFL now with the Renegades. Pretty positive he was with the Renegades. I would have loved to have seen him in the ELF, man. That's one of like my big what ifs, is if Damon Sheehy Giuseppe was able to play in the ELF. Oh, I loved it. But sadly, no, he didn't. We never got the opportunity to see it. Devastated by that, to be honest. It's been a long break. They come out with the 3rd and 1. They rushed to the line for the 3rd and 1, and then we had such a long stoppage between the plays, and then a buffer in, which is even better. I need to look at my website plan too. That's what I'm going to be doing for some of the half times. It's just going through some of like my ideas for a website, because I want to make a website. I have to make a website for my masters, and I think I'm going to want to make a scouting one. Yeah, you're very right. They did not. They were fine. Like they were a decent, they're fun, high offensive team, but their offense was all Damon. I think he was over like 70% of their offense. Here they go. Fullback dive. Oh, we didn't get it. Good stop. Good stop. Great stop. And then Parma had that middle linebacker who was real nice. They have a collection of good running backs. And then Florence had they were limited a little bit on offense, Florence were. But they had a strong defense with like Lynch. He's been in the league for years. They go again. They're going for on 4th and 1. Basically the same play. It is exactly the same play. You got that there. You got that. He got that. He got that. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, brother? He got it. 4th and 1. Just about. Just about. Not a confident one, but it's a good job. It's at the 50, so we got a very good look at it. I'm not too bad. How about yourself? I've just been to the gym for the first time in like weeks because I was so sick. Parnell for Parma. Yeah. And then they have the young Luca that me and you like, but I'm not sure if he's back with the Lions this season, right? But I thought Milano would be better. Like the Rhinos, not Seaman. It's going for it. Oh, it's caught! Fucking hell. Number one, what a catch. Remember watching him last season. Some ELF teams were interested in him last season. Because if you remember, there was like so many injuries to European receivers in the ELF last year that I was asked to have a look at some of the IFL ones. And he was one of the players I was looking at. He was pretty good. But I think he has like a job, I can't remember. Well, he obviously does, you know what I'm saying? He has one where he couldn't leave to go to an ELF team. There you go again, running, big hole, nice gain, solid. This has been a battle so far of like deep balls and defensive plays, which I'm so here for. It's the best kind of football for me. Don't have a timer, unfortunately, for the quarter. So we will not know where we are in terms of the thing. That's really my one critique. They could definitely add it. The score bug is good. I think it works. Add a little timer on the top. I think it could work. Here we go again. Edging into the red zone. Another screen out to one. Being a common one, that one. Nothing for them now, though. Looks a little slow to get out, which if he goes out, that's their fucking team done. Because they need to cause a bit of an upset. And that would not be the way to go. Yeah, 1 and 16. Two good Italian receivers. Hamish played for Yui, so shout out. Offensive line is, it's not great. It's not the worst in the league, but it's not the best. Exhibit A. Oh, there's a nice little screen actually. Oh, he's through. Nice, moving well. Oof. Yeah. Now Well, yesterday I made my schedule. I've been very strongly into a German TV show at the moment, so I've been watching that. Robert Lackman, I think I can get an eval on Robert. I think I can do that. I've got an Alexander Borkovic video coming Monday, which is good, but I need to do the the thumbnail for it. So it is available now for members, but then tomorrow it will be available. Hamish is in. There we go. Nice run. He's a mobile guy. Very poised in the pocket, but he has good legs. I kind of think of him like a mini Sullivan. That's like his ELF. They're not similar because Sullivan is bigger and more athletic, but Hamish his play style is similar to Sullivan's. Yeah, look at that. Just reads the gaps, slips through, nice and easy. Yeah, I could definitely do a Robert Lackman video. I think that could be fun. Because I remember I have watched him obviously for the import video as well. But he's not officially signed to anywhere as far as I'm aware. Nice kick. So I might leave it until when he's officially signed, unless I'm misremembering. But I don't think he's actually put pen to paper on a graphic signed as a player. Maybe I'll ask him and see if he is. And then if he has like a day where he's going to announce it, maybe I could just make it and then wait for it to be released. That could be a plan. But Alexander's the first one. I've been trying to make it for ages. Like so long. So long, but take a minute. Yeah, man. Is Robert signed now? I know Robert's good. I ain't saying that he's not. I think he's great. But I don't know if he's re-signed. I want to be like, oh, Robert's great, great, great. I don't know where he's going to be this year. I think it'd be good fun if he plays here. And then he next day he signs somewhere else. That'd be really annoying. I've had that done a few times. So I've learned from my mistakes to wait until the players are signed, and then I can do whatever I want. Okay, special teams for the Skorpions isn't too great at the moment, I can't lie. Yeah, there we go. So I don't want to... I can start the tape study if I know that he's going to sign. Yeah, there we go. So I'll message him after... I'll message him now. I'll ask him when he is, and then I can get into the tape and then just not mention... or just, start making a pre-production for that. Let me message him now. Robert Lachman. I might have asked him before. Yeah, Alexander's a baller. Oh, shit. Might. Right, there we go. Message Robert. Excellent, because he played... I know he played in the States. Did he play in the States? Pretty sure he did. Did he play in Canada? No, he played in the States. I had to remember, because I knew he played in North America, but I couldn't remember where it was. Yeah, me too. That's actually a point I mentioned in the video. It's about, he's getting shoestring tackled. A point I made in the video, because I wanted to get the evaluation out for Monday. So I wanted to go a little bit more minimal, because I've been doing the same editing style for a while. Where I have the name and then just the attribute over the top of just what I'm talking about. I was kind of bored of it, so I just kind of wanted to do a bit more of a relaxed one where I just talk about the player and show examples of the thing. So it's an evaluation, but it's definitely less edited. And I think if I edit it less and keep it a little bit more fluid, with less stop gaps, I can get them out a little bit easier. Because those can take 9 to 12 hours. Great catch. Great throw. Nice on the run. So yeah, so I'm thinking if I keep it a little bit simpler, I can get more of them out. Because I want to make so many. It's so many players I want to do a full evaluation on. It's just ain't always the easiest to make. Because someone asked about it yesterday. I think it's about 1 hour of tape is about 1 minute of footage, give or take. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But it is a long process, so. But I think if he... So, spoiler alert, at the end of the video, I talk about all of his things I've said about, and then Zek's ability to be such a good ball player, and if Goran can pass that on to Alexander, that could be fucking scary, I can't lie. That could be really something. Full starts, free play. Chuck that shit up. There you go. Incomplete anyway, don't matter. Why they calling it was a fumble? It was clearly hit the ground. And even if it did hit the ground, it definitely wasn't a possession. Lewandowski. Yeah, I think he's fine. He's pretty good. He has moments. Then he threw that pick earlier. He goes through his reads quite well. He's got some mobility. He can throw on the run. His processing doesn't seem terrible. But I don't know if he's got an elite arm. Because, he couldn't get it over the top of this. I think it was the safety that picked off the seam. Couldn't get over the top of them when he was quite open. He's big though. He's got a long frame on him. Long body. Here he goes. On the run again. Showing that mobility. Takes off for a nice gain of about 8 or 9. So, yeah. There you go. I think he's good. I like him. I do wish we saw a little bit more positional consistency with teams in Europe. Guys to just stay as the quarterback for a few years. I think that could be fun. Because Italy's pretty bad at that too. Italy will just have different quarterbacks all the time. ELF does it. GFL does it a lot as well. They'll have a quarterback for a year and they'll feel like the grass can be greener on the other side, and quite often it isn't. So I would like to see a little bit more positional consistency. But I understand it's also not that easy. But Lewandowski looks like he could be solid. Yeah, that's bad timing, isn't it? That's bad timing. He gets fucking drilled seconds after I said he's a good player. I mean, that wasn't his fault. The offensive line didn't do great there. Let's have a look at that one again. They send a blitz. They just don't pick anyone up. He gets tackled out. Yeah, fair. I mean, good, well-designed blitz, can't I? 4th and way more than 2. No, that was 4th and 2 they went for. My bad. Skorpions back on. This has been a weird game. Lower scoring than I thought. I thought we'd have a little bit more scoring. It's been a defensive battle. They've got great field position. They don't have to go that far. I don't think we're that deep into the second quarter. Run goes, breaks a few tackles, gets a good gain out of it. Nicely done by the running back. He's played well. He's played very well. A few decent runs from him today. I think if I'm giving a halftime MVP, it would probably be Hamish, right? He's got a rushing touchdown. He's got a couple of nice throws. Maybe give it to 0 on Giaguari for the kick return, and then also for the technically a pass deflection, although it was a dropped pick, but technically it's a pass deflection. Yeah, honestly, it looks pretty good. Oh shit, he's going for it. Oh, that was fucking close. Him in the hand, that was so close. That would have been an amazing catch if he got it, but yeah, one's legit. He's a good, I like him a lot. He's a good player. He's definitely on the boards. I know I have him on the boards because, like I said, I've watched him for the ELF teams. Look at that. Just, it's a tough one to reel in. He just kind of took a bit of a, too of a narrow of an angle on the release. Not bad. Not bad. Hamish was a little bit too far out with the throw. 3rd and 4. Shout out Hamish, man. He wanted to play in Italy so bad. Like when he was at U, he talked to me every day about how he wants to play in Italy. Now he's in his 2nd season. That's pretty cool. And you see how Jordan's doing in the IFL too. I know that he had a good start. I think he got, like 4 touchdowns in the game, something like that. So good for him. Glad to see him actually getting back up to full health. Because that was something I was really worried about when he signed for Ryan. It was like, is it too soon? Is it coming as an E? He didn't have a great last season because he was hurt. Is he going to be able to maintain that? He's getting a little older now. Like, older as for a football player. So that was on my mind, but it looks like he's doing pretty fucking well. And he's able to warm up and get back into football shape too, which is great. Right, let's see what they got. First down from the flag. He's got one down the middle. No, that's not why I thought he was going to do it, but it's way too far right. Hamish likes a deep bomb. Like his game against his last game for UE. No, what's that game? Second last game, the semi-final, where I just chucked that bomb up for the Hail Mary. One of the best things I've seen at UE. It was fucking great. The Serbian talent actually is solid. Like they've had technically Alexander Milanovic is Serbian. Like he's a homegrown for the team, but he is Serbian. And then you've got Goran, and you've got Alexander, and you've also got Dusan, who's in the Raiders. Like, there's a ton of really good Serbian players. And they're like all bobsledders, which is funny. I think there's 3. I think Zek and Alexander are both bobsledders. Another deep bomb by Hamish. He's going to throw another incompletion. Nearly a pick. But we've had so many deep bombs. It's unreal. They do need to beef up their offensive line a lot. And they need to stop fucking signing defensive linemen. I get that's the plan, is to have, such a good defensive line that you can't do anything against it, which I understand, but I don't think either of those guys. Well, the Tennessee Emmett could be good. I'm excited to see how Emmett is. But the Brit they've signed a D tackle. I don't know much about him, but I don't know if he's an ELF level caliber guy. And then Crenshaw, I'm a little bit confused at that one, to be honest. And then DBs need to be able to like lock down they need to be playing press, and they need to have everything. Send in 6, 7 guys like every play. Yeah, I didn't see the Milan game, but if I'm the OC, I'm giving the ball to Jordan probably at least 2 times a drive. Even if that drive is 3 plays long, I'm giving it to him for at least 2 of them. Screens, everything I can do, jet sweeps, even him a wildcat. Like, Jordan just needs to have the ball in his hands. 4th and 10, they're going for it. Let's see if they're able to make this. I don't know if they were even going to snap it. But Hamish rolling right, finds a pass which is off the hands of the DB and incomplete. They don't move the ball too much. Skorpions struggling to move the ball a little bit now. Cologne, I don't know. I'm weird with Cologne. Yeah, it's because he's from like the 2nd tier. I don't know if he played Summer Bowl, but he played in the 2nd tier of university football. Like, Portsmouth aren't a very good team, so I was very surprised. I was like very surprised to just say that. But apparently he's a really good athlete. Like, apparently he's just big, strong. Can't really stop him. That's what my sources within the Enthroners have said. That's the reasoning for his signing. It's just that he has that like grown man size, grown man strength that's hard to find, and people are going to struggle to stop. That's the general consensus from inside the team. Pad level is always a problem with British defensive linemen, I can't lie. Not everyone, but a lot of them struggle with pad level. A lot of defensive linemen in general struggle with pad level. But Cologne, I think, they're an interesting one, aren't they? Like, they seem to kind of start really late. They've signed a good quarterback in. Yeah, so I wanted to talk. Isaiah's a weird one. Isaiah in college, in Pride, was not good. Like, I like Isaiah. He's a nice guy. But he was not good in college. And that's why I thought he would be not very good in the ELF. And that's why he was on my players that proved me wrong. Because I had a low grade in Isaiah. I had him as like a GFL 2 guy. And then, I'm not saying it's like Pride coaching or Pride for playing him out of position and it's their fault he looked bad. But like, kind of am a little bit. Because like, he was pretty fucking solid in the ELF. And you have him in your team and he doesn't look very good. I'm just saying, I just think the coaching at Pride maybe not the best, and they played him at tackle, and I don't think he's a tackle. He is more of a guard, or even a centre. But strength has never been Isaiah's like key thing. Like, Isaiah's never had a high bench. Isaiah's a decent athlete. He can move quite well. Ben, I thought my pre-ELF evaluation of Isaiah was not good. And I had arguments with people about it. And then when he went into the ELF, I think that he showed that he was a lot better. Like who? Who are you thinking? Because some might have signed, but they might just not be public. Because like, Keanu signed, Lewis is signed. Toby Letman hasn't signed, but not sure what he's doing this season. Lawrence is playing in Bristol. Not sure how long he'll be there for, though. I imagine he'll maybe go to the ELF at some point. Dion, same thing, playing in Bristol, but I imagine if he gets a call for the ELF. There we go. Exactly the players I mentioned. I like Lawrence a lot. But he's playing in Bristol. I imagine he'll get like some people wanting him. He might just want to chill. I know that he's quite focused on his school at the moment because he goes to UE. So does Toby Letman, actually. Interestingly enough, both UE players. So I'm good with Lawrence. Me and Lawrence talk often. Haven't actually talked to Toby too much. Would like to talk to him more. A nice guy. And who else we got? Harry Sayers signed, isn't he? Pretty sure. I think I'm like 99% sure he signed up. I just can't remember where. And then Daughtry is in Sweden. Which is a shame, because Matthew Daughtry, I'm out of focus as fuck. Matthew Daughtry is a really good player. Ooh, that nearly came out. But I think he wants to retire like after this season, which would be such a shame if Matthew Daughtry retired, because I like him a lot. And you got Daniel Kane, he's a great offensive lineman from the UK. He's signed to Dusseldorf for this season, but he could be a near left guy in the future. Ben Dixon's okay. I don't have him in the elite conversation, but he's okay. Nice play. Good throw by Lewandowski to Zero, the American, who's fucking in for the receiving touchdown. That's 2 for him. That's 2 for him now. He dropped the pick and he's made up for it now. He's made up for it now. Punt return, score, then a receiving score. He needs to get a pick 6 or a defensive score. That would be quite the trifecta. He's good though. I did watch a little bit of his film. Can't remember it, like I'm blanking on his name, but he's a good player. There's a reason why I used him as a thumbnail. Jalen Conwell? The fuck? Okay, your name doesn't ring a bell. Hold on. Let me search him up. Jalen Conwell. Oh, yeah, I remember him. Can't say I have watched him, like, at all. Like, in the last very long time. Let me see if he's got any tape available. So he played in the LFA, but he's a running back. That's why I haven't seen him. I mean, he looks quick. He looks a little bit slimmer to be a running back. Usually, I like. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I like my running backs to be a bit bigger. Play for the Surge and play for Istanbul. Oh no, he's a receiver. He was at LFA. He was a running back, and then for ELF, he was a receiver. Have not seen him in a long time. I think his face looks familiar, but he played for 2 bad teams in the ELF, which is always tough. I'm not sure what he's doing these days. I remember seeing him. He was at the Surge in what, 22? Maybe they wouldn't. 23, right? Yeah, Tavon McCarthy, that's the one. A lot of Italian league player like A's will play both ways. So I won't know. I know that Jock played both ways. I know that Salem played both ways. As a quarterback to play both ways though that's mad. He's like a tough motherfucker. Oh shit, good return. Very nice. Azan, yes, I have heard a lot of Azan. I'm not I don't think it's official where he's signed, but I know where he's going to go. But yeah, Azan's a baller. One of my favorite D tackles in the league, especially for affecting the pass game. Like, he gets a lot of pass rush. That's one thing that surprised me when I was getting back into his tape pretty recently. It was like, damn, I forgot how damn good he is at rushing the passer. All right, let me look at ELF. Oh, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, it looked like it might be Sun. Yeah, we can do that. I could do an ELF offensive lineman ranking, or like, you know, offensive line unit ranking. If I'm going off what I'm thinking now, I might go Vienna or Rhine are up there. Munich are obviously going to be up there. Paris haven't signed a few. They lost Polly and they haven't signed back a few of their guys just yet. I haven't heard anything about. But Vienna, Surge is really strong. But I'm struggling to think who's going to top Vienna. Like, they're fucking really, really fucking good. They got Hullab. They got Tony. They've got some other people that I can't mention. Jordan, I've heard rumblings about Jordan. I I don't think anything's been. I don't know if anything's been put to paper, but I've heard rumblings about Jordan. Like he's been mentioned in conversation. Same with Aslan. Not for the same teams, but it's Hamish again on another screen. They love a screen. Didn't work that time. There's so many though. Great offensive linemen that's still like technically unsigned, but like kind of probably are assigned. I think also we'll see a few guys come in mid-season who are really strong. Yeah, that's true. They did. They got Marlon. They got Marlon Worthman, who's one of the strongest players in the league. And then they've got Vergani, who's one of my favourite offensive linemen. And then they've also got Luca Jokel, the Jackal, as well, I think. Pretty sure. I'm not sure. He might be. I think he's been signed. And he's one of my favourite tackles in the league. So like they're top 4, top 3. You know, I'm not mad if someone puts them at 1. But Ryan Roy is going to be really good. But they lost Pepler and they lost Jasper. It's a big piece. So you've got Sven, and then you've got Holenhoek, the 2 tackles who are fucking savage. Lost Pepler, but then they've got fucking. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Why am I forgetting all the interior lineman names? I've literally got this face in my fucking eyes and I can't remember the names. I'm blanking. I don't have it in front of me. They do. Ravens have a bunch of guys who are great. Ravens, they haven't got. One of theirs is at the IPP this year, isn't he? So I'm not sure. I personally, I don't think any of the European guys will make the IPP. I might be wrong, but I'd be surprised if they do. But you know, maybe they might be testing crazy. I haven't seen. That stuff isn't very widely shared, so they might be balling out and they might get into the practice squads and stuff. That'd be cool. Good, really want them to for sure. But I think if they don't, then he'll come back to Munich maybe. I need to get the, let me have a look, see if I can get the roster up on my other tab. Here we go. Get ELF and PD up while we watch the game. This has turned into an ELF discussion stream, which I'm not mad at. We've got some football on in the background. Right, let me also look at Ryan, because I feel bad about not mentioning the interior line. I have such high grades in them as well. Oof. Weinstock, of course, and Nick Veens. That's what I was thinking of. That's whose face is in my mind. Oh, Lewandowski. There we go. Move up. He's throwing it. Fucking going for it. There we go. I love it. But they also lost Raji as well. Yasir Raji's gone. So they've got Pludra, they've got Huddlehook, who'll be the right tackle. We've got Nick Veens, who'll be one of the guards. You've got Sven, who'll be left tackle. Someone said that Augustine is looking really good at camp. Oh, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do like players I've heard in. Oh yeah, Roman. He's fucking, yeah, he's a unit. Me and him actually talked a little bit yesterday. Absolute savage. I want to do like a stories out of camp of stuff I've heard about certain players who have done like really, really well, or some guys that are like kind of maybe taking a step up. I think that could be cool. Maybe that'll be my Tuesday post, potentially. I've got so many posts. That's why I put on the schedule that sometimes I might just make a random one because I just got too many ideas, but I do have post schedule. Yeah, graphic is Tuesday. But that could be the one. I should write that down, really, shouldn't I? Where is it? So let me write that down on a bit of scotch tape. So we got unit top 5. And then stories out of camp. Oh shit, fucking receive a pass. Incomplete. Flags? Yep, There we go. And stories at a camp. Jesus, what a fucking weird game this has been. I think that's two solid graphic ideas right there. Yeah, Roman Weihart. I'm so bad at German pronunciation, so I do apologise. Let me have a look at who else Munich have got. Because they lost Joe Thomas as their offensive line coach, which is unfortunate. Would have liked to have seen him hang around a little bit more. But he might have some NFL stuff, and he's got kids and a wife and everything, so I don't blame him. Okay. So, yeah, they haven't signed very many. So technically, Roman also hasn't technically signed to Munich as far as ELFpedia goes. They've only got Harry Sayer as an E. They've got Simon Hugger, and then they've got Tobias Vorita. So not a ton of people in at the moment for that offensive line. Breaking the play for his one. And then Vienna. Look at Vienna's. Just savages. Straight savages. Because so far they got Volts, they got Holler, they got David Ruter, they've got Tony Koznan. And that's 4 really strong ones. And I know they're not done, obviously. So, ton of really, really good talent to come out of Vienna. I do need to do an Austrian Golden Generation as well. Let me write that down. Like, so many different ideas. Like the amount of things I have in my drafts is insane. I've got like 20 or 30 ideas just from drafts. Maybe a little bit less, but now I've just added 3 more, so. I'm working my way through them. And I need to do the scouting website wireframes at halftime. Lewandowski kind of moving around still, going for a deep shot. Is caught, but he didn't get 2 feet down. Hell of a catch by McCarthy. He's maybe a little bit winded from that landing. Yeah, he's real nice, though. I like him. I hope he stays around. He's a good player. Was that half? Yes, it is. That is halftime. Or maybe it is. It looked like they were all going inside. Yeah, I didn't get any feet inside. Unfortunate. Great catch, though. Yeah, so that's halftime. Let me show off my current wireframes that I have so far for my website idea. Now, I need critique, of course, but this is just the home screen, and I need to design 5 pages. That's the assessment. It's 5 pages worth of website. And then I need to build the website. So, that's the thing that I need to do. Right, where is it? You can see my naming of my stuff is so bad. It's literally just the same thing. Knits, yep, I know where knits is going. Right, here we go. But of course, not outwardly there. Yeah. 1 foot needed NCAA rules, but he was about that close. He was very close. Didn't have it. Right, so this is my wireframe. So this will be like the main screen, and you can like scroll down and see that one, and it will just be like moving across. That's my idea for my home screen, and then like drop down. If you like hovered over that, it will come up with those things. Of course, I've only got to make 5 pages, so I'm not going to be doing all of those like clickable ones for my assessment. It will just be like just quarterbacks or just running backs. And then the idea is when I have that, it would be like, so yeah, here we go. Let me actually make like a proper thing. So I make a page for the home, which is this one. I'd make a page for ranks, position, grade. So that'd be 4. Actually, no, it would be like ranks, position. It would have those, and then it would be like a player profile for each. I want to do like player profiles as well, so that's the plan with that. I just need to sort it out fully. It's just a hard fucking thing to sort out. Like it really is. But I think it looks nice. I think it goes with the idea. And then I wanted to do obviously the same thing, but for the actual like running backs. That was just gonna, you know, we're just looking at names, seeing how much I can actually fit into a thing. Where we at? So it'd be, what the fuck? So it'd be like this. Number 1, you got that one. Oh, you know what? Let's make a top 5 real quick. You just move my mic down. So we'd have Glenn. And then Carrie or David? I don't know. Tough one. I might zoom out a little bit also. About there we go. I'm gonna go for David. Just this close, because then Carrie could be 3. So I'd literally just go like that. Yeah, Glenn number 1's pretty unanimous. And then maybe Tomiwa. And then who else we got? Yeah, I do like Tomiwa a lot, to be fair. You know, I like Albert, the former Berlin Thunder running back, who is now also left Berlin. That's what I go for. If I just ran out my top 5, just very quickly. So it would look like this, essentially. And that'll be running back, top 5, goes all the way down to like, we actually do that like this. So we go. We go like that, all the way down to like whatever number we're at. Tobias could call Hazavanta as well, honestly. So we'll go like this. That would be like the whole page overlay of the running back rankings. It would just be like that. I think that looks pretty solid. And then the idea is to have like a, you know, you want to click on Glenn, you can just click on Glenn. It will take you to like a player profile. And here is my reference image. So I have a few reference images. One of them being crafted, which is like, this is the page. I love this page. I take a lot of influence from this one when it comes to making this website. So like player stats, for example, that should be better if we go into like, do you got like a thing? Yeah, so like, say there's a top 5, and I want to be able to like click on Anthony Edwards or Glenn Tonga. And it takes me to something like this, where it's just like a little bit, maybe not the stats, but maybe, because it'd be kind of hard to have stats, but maybe just like a short evaluation report, some of his tape or like highlights, links to highlights and stuff like that. That kind of thing would be the idea. If I can link the stats to, Obi's a good call as well. If I can link the stats from the ELF website, that'd be great. It just depends if I'm actually able to do that. It's a different story, but that's the idea with that. Is to have a player profile once you click onto it. What I want that to look like is a different story that I got to figure out after stream. But overall, I think we got a solid foundation. We're working towards it. So that I do for my school. Yeah, I do. What's up, Ricardo? Also, but I think it could look good. Again, this is like the website would look like this, and then you'd scroll down. Like, it's just because it's easier to have it like that. So I think it looks good. And it kind of goes with the theme. You know, it's got all the purple. It's got all the minimalist stuff going on. It's a nice graphic. It keeps it cool. And I'd have the same thing, but for quarterbacks or for receivers or blah blah blah. I like the new one. I think it works well. I mean, I use it fucking constantly, so I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. I didn't make it or anything, but you clear my notifications. There we go. That would be great, actually. I've got to use, rather, WordPress. But that would actually be really clutch. Because I'm not sure if I can... I don't know if I can make my ideas. But if I can make something simple and effective, I'm fine with it. Like, they don't need to be... That's the thing. This doesn't need to be right. It just needs to be viewable to my teacher. My teacher isn't going to look at this top 30 and go, actually, you know what? I think Obi is actually above Glenn. You know, the content doesn't matter as much for school. If I did make this outside of school, then it would matter a lot more. I can take my time with it. But, yeah, you get the point. I think it could be pretty good. So that's my 2 pages I've got so far. Like, designed out. Maybe I do... And I've got like this one as a bottom too. What else was the other one going to be? Yeah, I want to do like a play profile. That would be 3. And then like a grade. Appreciate it. First down. See you soon. I don't think I have to learn anything really. I just kind of got to work with WordPress. Like, WordPress is what I have to work with. Like, that's the rules. It's pretty much the only rule is that you have to make 5 pages and it has to be on WordPress. Everything else you can do. Like, it can be in your own made up language if you want, but it has to work and it has to look good. And I think it looks good. It just makes it, if I can make it work. Which I think I can do. Because I've wanted to make a website for a while anyway. For my work. So I'll be happy with that. We saved that real quick too, just so I can not forget. And then we rename everything as well, because like... oh, it's open, so I can't rename it. Fuck. Hold on. Maybe not. We'll just keep it like that for a second. I appreciate it. Yeah, WordPress easy? Okay, that's good to see. That's good to see. I'll send you it when I've got it, because like I need to watch some videos and stuff that I need to watch for school for actually working it. I'm going to work on it a little bit after. Yeah, it's got to be on both. But I think this could translate quite easy to mobile, because it would literally just be like this. Maybe a little bit more zoomed in, but it would basically just look like that anyway. You know, maybe just a little bit closer, but yeah, it has to be able to work on both of them. Like desktop and on mobile, which I'm not sure if that's harder. It sounds like that'd be harder. By the way, if you're reading this, this is not spoiler alert. It's not spoiler alert. It's this one. Understand play fizz. That's why I've made that clear. I literally saw that and I was like, fuck, people are going to think that's a spoiler, but it isn't. It's just Unsigned Player Fits, another one of my ideas that I've had that I haven't made yet. So don't worry, I'm still going. I've still got my Introduction Japan that I need to do and a ton of other stuff, so we're still working. But we'll do the player profile. That'll be a 3. So we like I can't fucking rename anything. Just super. There we go. Running back page and then home page. Because I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna be. You are right. Oh, I didn't even fucking save them. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, you are right though. I use artboards for the ELF stuff that I make because of like the ELF, like, you know, Science Center, all the graphics that go on Science Center, because they sent me it with the artboards already on, so I already had it. So it was all good. But I myself did not know how to make them. Right, let me duplicate this one. We want to keep with the circles, so if we get rid of like running backs. That's the title banner. I don't need that. Let's get rid of them too, right? We have player profile. Actually, we keep the name. We have like, let's just put Glenn. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, shit. Wait, there it is. There it is. And then what? You just. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So if I like copy everything from here, can I just. Can I just get rid of all of this and then just transfer it over? No. Alright, hold on. We're cooking something here though. Ricardo's got it sorted. Okay, here we are. Why is the background not the same? Or it's because we don't have a layer thing. Put that in. There we go. Oh shit. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. That's a lot better. Doesn't that look better already? Yeah, you're a fucking legend. Okay. So we got player profile. Then we've got rankings. I'll make it third. Shit. Well, we'll get rid of that one now. Yeah, you're the best, man. This is actually super fucking helpful. Right, I don't need the wireframe or anything, we just keep the stuff that I actually need. Oh, that's like so much more helpful. Why is it transferred it like that? There we go. Yeah, that's fucking so cool. Is that actually all the way to the edge? Yeah. I mean, that just looks better already, doesn't it? No, that just looks better already. I mean, that's 3 of them. That's actually super helpful. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. And then also rather than going like between all of them to take something as image, yeah, exactly. I can just take one of the images from the home, which like player cover, was it that one? No. Where is it? Bottom slides. Yeah, if I take one of these, move over to player profile. Oh, there, that's fucking Command R. Where we at? That'll do. We have that. I know it's not glamorized. It's just easier to use the middle. And we have him roughly in the middle with his thing, and then like evaluation, and then like grade. You have it like that, right? So that would be that looks pretty fucking good. Like, that's quite a cool profile, I think. Got like Glenn, picture of Glenn, but no, it's Marla Sean, but you know, we're spitting. Yeah, I do copy with Control. Yeah, I do Control V, Control V, Control C, Control V. I'm just overdoing. Right, let me just make sure that saves. I know that it probably has, and it's fine. It's on cloud, but just want to make sure. But that was like a good profile, I think. And then I think that would get people interested. Like, it's not like I need money or anything like that to make this stuff, but like I think this could be a good way to make additional income with like YouTube, you know, professional. It looks like I know what I'm doing. It stays on theme with my Instagram stuff, and I think that could be really cool. And I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think this would be that hard of a website to make. And that sounds silly because I know you're a website designer. I know it's very hard, but like I'm not requiring that much, right? It would just be a list of names, some external links, a title with some, you know, you click that, you go to the home page, a drop down menu. Like, I haven't got that many crazy features, but I think that I think it looks cool. So yeah, that's my plan anyway. Whether or not the plan works is a different story, but I think that could be pretty exciting. I'm quite excited to make it, and I appreciate you helping out with the artboards. That's very helpful. Speaking to Robert, here we go. Speaking to Robert, here we go. There we go. So Robert's signing for a team soon, so I can do the film study, potentially make that video, and release that later. Because you, Ricardo, will have access to the Alexander video. I know you're a Raiders fan; it doesn't concern you too much, but just letting you know. I just need to make the thumbnail for it after stream. But I believe it's live now. If it isn't, I'll change that. But I'm pretty sure it's live now. Yes, it is. You might have even seen it because it's got a view. So yeah, there you go. You need to copy a layer and control. Oh, interesting. Command Shift V. Interesting. I've always wondered that because I always do that and it always goes wrong. So that's actually helpful. Yes. Yeah, adding the players, that'd be hard, I think, maybe, potentially, I guess. Unless it's like yeah, I guess that would be quite hard to do. We'll find out. Because I don't want it to have, like, the name, and then next to it has, like, the height and the weight and the team. I don't want to have it like that, because then I'd have to change that so constantly. So if I just have, like, the player, and you click on the player, and it tells you where they are on the player profile, I think that'd be a lot better. Because it would be easier to maintain over time as well. But I think I got some good ideas. I think I could pass this one. My other ones, I have no idea. I have plans, but like I'm a terrible studier. Like I like to go into class and learn things. My classes this year have been a struggle, to be honest. Sometimes not easiest to attend because they're just kind of boring. But I also need to make like I don't necessarily. Oh, that's gonna be cool. I don't necessarily want to have like a certain graphic I put out whenever I do an evaluation, but I think I might have to start doing that because I'm not a good enough graphic designer to like make a new poster for every player. So I need to like figure that out. Because if I'm going to be making one a week, I need to be able to edit like an individual poster once a week. And I don't know if I've got that skill, to be honest with you. It's hard to make graphics. And I'm not a professional when it comes to making graphics. Alright, let's see if the Skorpions can make anything. Their offense has been poor in this game, I won't lie. Now, they've had moments, don't get me wrong. But it has just become deep balls. Like every play has been a deep ball, really. I need to find some nice inspiring. I've got a picture of Alexander. I need to use the one for him with his back with his name. The Petra took such a good picture, so it'd be a waste to not use that one. I do have like a kind of an idea of how I want to do the graphic, but again, make one every week be kind of hard. We'll find out. Oh, fucking hell. Get it off. He got it off. He got it off. What a fucking... He saved that. He really saved that. That could have been an absolute disaster, but he did well. Punt over the head. Kind of lucky he wasn't further back, otherwise it would have just went straight out the back of the end zone. Took a pretty advantageous bounce as well. I was able to get his laces through it. Actually turned out to be a really good punt, all things considered. Right. Giaguari could put it away with a decent couple of scores. They've been a better team by far. A little bit of bad for him. We good. There we go. They've been a better team by far. Lewandowski, I actually think, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, you know. I think that he's kind of interesting. Maybe if he develops well, continues to show good tape, takes another step up into maybe the GFL, could be interesting. I definitely would be looking at him if I was a GFL team. Potentially, you know. I think he looks solid. Haven't heard much about the IFL draft ever since that happened, though. I'm not sure how the players are doing. There might have to be a bit of searching might have to be done for that one. Lewandowski running right. It seems to be a must at the moment that he keeps having to run out. Did he catch that? Was that picked? Oh, shit, that was picked. Oh, fucking hell. I just gave you praise. I'm sorry, Lewandowski. That's the second time I've done that today. Let's have a look at that one. Great play by 21. So Lewandowski's rolling right, directs traffic, pumps, kind of gets the ball off, and it's just picked in coverage. It was not a great throw at all. A good play by him. That's another turnover for the Skorpions defense. They've done a couple of those today. They're playing well. Playing a lot better than I thought. I thought this. I had discussions with people before. I thought this might be a blowout, and I was like, yeah, it probably will be. Doesn't seem the case unless we have some kind of mad turn. But it's not what I'm expecting. Now Scorpions need to capitalise. They can't keep throwing these deep bombs. Their offensive line's been poor, sure, but incomplete. Better the defenses at the moment. All the defensive affair. Actually, words cannot comprehend how excited I am for the ELF season. I am so ready for it. And it's what, 70 days? 70 something days? It's not that far away. So I'm like really looking forward to it. I want to do a ton of content just before. Because I like making the videos about players who then became like good in this following season. Like there's so many players I wish I'd done videos on because they turned really good in the year. It would have been good to have that as like a pre-piece. Like Degan, like that Degan is a good example. Like he did really well in the season. I made a video about him and that one's aged really, really well. Chad's one's aged really well. Spiller and Torres ones will age well. I got a couple from like the ones where I did like 4 or 5 at the same time, especially for the championship game. That could be one of them. Like the receiver core for Vienna. I really want to do something on that because fuck me, it's really good. But would mean a second kind of Torre evaluation. Screen out wide, it's dropped and incomplete. They're struggling, man. Scorpions really are. Yeah, I mean, art boards are cool. Like, I don't know how long they've been around, but they're fucking great. And if I can make all those 5, maybe I make more than 5, maybe I make 6 or 7, depending how much time I have to do it and how good I am at it, and then out of the way pretty quickly. Because I need to message some people about changing my classes on Friday, because that's when ELF Live comes in. And I don't actually have, like, that wasn't a time I was free, but it's kind of being done in that time, so we got to try and work around it. Yeah, I'm so fucking ready. Like, I've been talking to a lot of ELF guys this weekend, and I've been like, yeah, I just want it to, like, hurry up and, like, be that time. Like, it feels like it's been so long, especially the NFL endings. Now it's like a bit of a lull between times. I think UFL isn't on now, is it? I feel like it might be just afterwards. So football, not really that much, and I want the ELF back. I'm like really, really looking forward to it. I think this year could be like the biggest year for ELF football ever. Like, it could be so good. Like, it's such an exciting year. There's so many different stories. There's so many different great teams. I think this is the most open year. Nice. That, like, 6 teams could win a championship, and I wouldn't be surprised about any of them. There's a few teams that, like, lower that, like, probably could make the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised about that. It's great. I fucking love it. Right, Robert's down. Robert is down. There we are. See, there we go. Everyone's happy. The guy that wanted Robert is going to get a Robert Lackman evaluation probably next week. It depends on when he commits. I don't want to talk about him being on a team that he isn't at, so I'll keep it purely evaluation. So I'll do all the tape watching. As soon as he announces, I can start making the video for him. End of March makes sense. I need to get into UFL, because I think they're trying to make a bit of a push for Europe. They've got a combine in Switzerland, I believe, like next month, or maybe this month, or May, I can't remember. But they have something in Europe from the UFL. So that would be exciting, because I think that could potentially be a thing for a couple guys. You know, you got the NFL IPP, and it's amazing, and I love the IPP. And then when those guys, just 32 spots, maybe a guy don't make it, someone a few years into the NFL career, maybe they go UFL afterwards. I wouldn't be mad at that. Good movement by Lewandowski. He's out. He's good. Nice. Wow, buddy, don't worry about it. I'm going to be here all the time. I am obsessed, and I'm the same. None of my friends, like, that I talk to in person really care about the ELF, and I'm obsessed with it. That's why I've got so many, like, online friends, like Alex, Jamal, Ricardo, a little bit pushy afterwards, that I just talk all day about ELF. It's one of the reasons why I made my Instagram, like, my Instagram was my personal Instagram. You can go back and look at that. But I just changed it into just a purely ELF Instagram, because I just wanted to talk about it more often. That's going to be there's no flags in the play so far. Yeah, that was a great movement. Oh, man, that deserved a catch. Lewandowski's fun. I like him. He's got some really nice movement in the pocket. He's not the most accurate. The balls aren't the most placed. But shit, it's entertaining. Look at that. Throws into double coverage, but I don't care. Like, he's a fun quarterback. I like him. I think that's a good thing about doing live streams too. Like, I can just talk to people who also like the ELF. I can watch the games. Because I'll be doing that for every single ELF game is the plan. That I stream every one of them. I might be sick or busy on one day, or like not in a... Oh, nice. I maybe not be able to make all of them, but I am planning on streaming every single one of them. That's the hope. Because obviously I'll have to do ELF Live on the Monday anyway. I'm assuming we're doing that, but no, I think we are. like the weekly roundup stuff. So I need to watch all those games for it anyway. Right, Giaguari on the goal line. You'd think they're just going to run this in. That's also true. I think, yeah, you are right. It's easier for me as a European because I can get invested in the European side of it. As an American, I guess, yeah, that's a lot harder. If I was marketing to Americans, I'd market on the. Oh, that's a tough one. How would I market the ELF to the Americans? I mean, it's football in the NFL off season, so it's available. It's now on the zone, which makes it a lot more available. I think you got to get people interested in the players. I think, like Jadrian, obviously that one of the faces of the league. You got Jalen, who was going to become one of the faces of the league this season. Ben Holmes, just from the Americans, are going to be more resonating with Americans. So you take a guy that was like successful, or like Reed. You know, I'm putting that shit in Miami and Cincinnati, and I'm being like, oh shit, look, your former quarterback's now in Europe. Go and support him, you know? That's what I try and do. As a marketeer, of course. Whether or not it would work, different story, but I think it'd be interesting. But then, you know, America is the place you've got to be, like, in terms of some people I know have been annoyed that, like, graphics are in English and not German, or maybe some things are too German focused and stuff like that, which is just kind of like, really, you can't have both really, but like, you know, they've kind of got to be in English because people who are Spanish might not speak German, people who are German might not speak Polish, but a lot of these guys speak English. I speak English, Americans speak English, so the graphics and information probably should be in predominantly English. And I think that goes for most of the team's social media aspects as well. And ones that are just in German, I think, segregate just the German market rather than the American and English speaking markets. But like I said, we did a social media in depth look last time. I don't want to revisit that, so we keep that one off stream for a little while. That was a low kick. That's going out of bounds. Yeah, flags in the play. No, you're right. You gotta just get them invested in the stories, I think, rather than the names. Or just let them like watch it. I think the best game that I've seen from the ELF would either be Paris Munich was really good. Cologne Frankfurt, both of those were really good. Paris Rhine 1 was really good. Trying to think of more recent ones. Some people would say about that championship game a few years ago, or like Istanbul versus Barcelona, but like recency bias. And because the league is such higher quality this year than it has been ever, like the quality of the league has gone up every single year. Yeah, yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. The speed of the game is the difference for sure. Like, but also, I ain't gonna lie, people will, in like Texas, will turn up for like 40,000 seat stadiums for high school football. A lot of them have jobs outside. Like, there was an Italian offensive lineman that is an architect. We've got, I want to say 4 doctors or 3 doctors. Because you got Dr. Muller in Austria, you got Dr. Lebendauer in Stuttgart. I've just whacked my knee across the table. In Stuttgart, Sandro was studying for his doctorate. So we got a ton of doctors, we got some teachers, we got architects, we got people who are still studying. Like we have so many interesting and very smart people in the year 11. Loads of them, loads of them. And they each have their own like stories. I think that's what's fascinating to me. It's like everyone has like some stories to tell. Because like you said, they play for the love of the game. Some of these guys, well, like the Italian guys we're watching now, probably majority of them aren't getting paid. They're just doing it for the love of the game. It's Hamish Foreman, Nevada quarterback, by the way. And then Where did Lewandowski play? I think did he play at Wesleyan? Iowa Wesleyan? Let me see if he's on the Giaguari Instagram. I feel like he played it somewhere purple, which is incredibly vague. I understand that, but I feel like it was maybe someone like that. What's up, Marcus? No worries, brother. This is just some Italian league. It's been a fucking mental game. Everything that you could possibly imagine has happened. It's been a weird one. Not the highest quality, admittedly so. I forgot they've got Enzo Mensah. There's McCarthy. He's a baller. Was it? It was purple. It was purple. It was Albany, not Wesleyan. Albany. Of course it was. Yeah, Texas, Cali, Georgia, different levels, absolutely. Florida as well. Absolutely. High school football in those places is just insane. They got some of the best athletes in like America. You know, all in one place. Flag. Nothing stopped that one. But there is football. There's football. The French league and the Spanish league are still going on. And then the Italian league is in swing. And then the GFL, I think, starts in a couple of months. And then the ELF is in just about 3 months. So there's a ton of European ball. Because weirdly, I forgot the IFL was sponsored by like an Ohio like company. Which is just a bit odd, but here we are. But they have their game in Ohio every year. Well, I'll say every year, the last 2 years. But the Skorpions need to pull it out of the fire. Because their offense has been stunted. Right, see what they got. I've got messaging people, you know me. I'm constantly doing the business. Trying to sort out stuff with Robert. He's going for another shot. Incomplete flags again. They've had like 3 deep balls. And they've had the flags for him, which is just... That feels a little wrong, right? I think it's a 15-yard one, not a spot foul, but... Alright, he's out of tape, I don't know. There we go. Appreciate people when they ask, when they're like, oh, do you need tape? I'm like, no, I'm all good, I'll find it, but it does make it a hell of a lot easier if the player's on board with an evaluation. I never like to just, as D-Gan's actually meant to come out a little earlier than it did a couple months ago, because he didn't see my message, so it just took forever for me to make that video. Yes, exactly, and that's the thing, that's what the ELF have to like go into is, oh, the NFL's over, but look, you want to watch some Euroball? Because a lot of Americans don't know there's a European league, which surprised me. Like I feel like a lot of basketball players are aware that there's a strong European league in the Euro League. But a lot of NFL fans aren't aware that there's a strong European league with the ELF. So I think that's got to be, is the motive, isn't it, really? It does really get people in the mood to play. And like the NFL ends, big need. And you got a ton of different leagues. And they're like, it's super easy to get into. Like this one's on YouTube. Like the ELF is bigger, so you know they can demand a little bit more. But the IFL's just chill. They just have it on YouTube, which I fucking love. They also have it on DAZN, but you know. And then same thing with like Czech League have quite a lot on YouTube. The French League have a lot on YouTube. Evans Europe, I don't know. I'd love to see Evans come back. Evans is so good. But he got hurt last year. But I'd like to see him back. Haven't heard much from him, actually. Potentially, I'd like to see him back. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Dude's a killer. So fucking strong. Hamish going for another shot outside, which is incomplete. Okay, cool. Robert's all good with it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess because it's like American football, right? And I think also because the NBA has like a lot of foreign stars, that makes more sense it would be played outside. Whereas the NFL doesn't have a foreign star, except for Jordan Mailata, and he's never played in Europe, right? He's Australian, came through the IPP. So we need like a European star to come out. No, well, you should see me. I tell people I'm a buyer that I like scout NFL, like European American football, and I like talk about European American football. They're like, what? And they had that here. And in the UK, it's like, is that like rugby? No, it's not like rugby. Oh shit. Another one, another deep bomb, incomplete. No flags this time, though. Yeah, trust me. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. And Bristol's quite a good city for American football, and I still get that on a daily. I'd love to see like the average throw length for Hamish in this game. I feel like so many deep balls. So many deep balls. Right, Jaguari are back out now. They could put the game to bed with a score here. Exactly. And Surge have a real damn good chance of winning it this year. I mean, the game's in Stuttgart, so it makes sense. We have a little quick look at their roster. Because I need to see if they got Luca back. I know they did the offensive lines like a whole post, and I don't remember seeing Luca on that, but I might be wrong. Right, who we got? I mean, Luca was there. Awesome. So they've got Luca. They've got someone like Lucas Meyer. They've got Marlon. They've got Alessandro Zagani. Like, they've got such a fucking good offensive line. They got real good tight end with someone like Miranda. They got Jeff Cotton. Oh shit. Fucking Giaguari off. Is he going to go? Oh, I thought he'd punch a ball out then for a second. That was close. You got Riley, obviously. You got Tomiwa. You've got Jeff. The receiver core isn't finished yet, but I hope they get someone like Lewis. I know one of the other receivers they've got, but I can't say. And then defensive line, they don't have anyone. Linebackers, they've got a couple guys, and they got Bitch at DB. So they're missing a little bit, like not a crazy amount, but you know they're around. Yeah, Paris merch. Yeah, that sounds pretty. I do like the way the Paris have their merch. The Paris logo is really clean. The Paris color scheme is really clean. Some of the content they make is fucking awesome. Like the black and white video with LaRose. It's one of my favourite videos to like ever come out of the European space. Lewandowski's just chucking that fucking thing up. Oh man, those like gold and blue ones. Yeah, they were amazing. Really, I think that's probably my favourite ever. I agree. Whenever I do like Paris film study, watch a player, or Berlin film study, watch a player, I will go to week 6 just so I can look at those jerseys again. I've watched that game so many times. Alright. Torino. Second goal. Into slant is cool. Incomplete. Amazing. Those jerseys. I liked the Ryan camo. I think too many teams did camo this year. We had a Galaxy camo, we had a Vienna camo, and we had a Rhine camo. That's it. So we had 3 camos, and I think that was, you know, I was kind of over the camo look at the end. But I'd like to see some more alternate. The jersey, the black and yellow Surge jerseys are super clean. Love those. Madrid, I think, have nice home jerseys, the red ones. But I do love an alternate jersey. I think a lot could be done with an alternate jersey. Right, Torino with the timeout. I think they need to try and figure this one out because they could definitely end them. I like the Torino jerseys a little bit too. I just wish we had a team with yellow. We got Surge actually. And then that's it. We got no orange teams. I miss Prague's orange, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like the new Prague logo. The color is real nice. The jerseys are clean. But man, I do wish the orange was still around. Another fade. This time is cool. And given incomplete again. Let's do a replay of that one. That looked kind of close. Here we go. So it's Seda again on the left side. I wonder where he would be ELF allocated. I think he... Oh, his toes on the line. Yeah, it looked like his toes were on the line. I'm not sure where Seda started playing. That's all... Like, I know he played in Italy. But left or right... You know, that side of the border when it comes to ELF allocation, I'm not sure. So I'm interested to see. End of the third quarter. Coming into the fourth. 12 more minutes left. And I shall leave everyone for their Sunday evenings. It should be chill. We had the video coming out Monday for Bordakovic. We are keeping on schedule. The schedule is still strong. We have not buggered that yet. Should be good. I need to make more I need to make more designs. I need to do the artboards like Ricardo said. I'm expecting it just to pick up gradually for the ELF season. I'm not going to be streaming a ton of IFL content. I don't want to do that every single stream, every single weekend, or every Sunday. But it'll be gradual. Right, I'll do stream on this, I'll do a stream on that, but that was IFL football, and I thought this game might be pretty decent because it's two positive teams, and it does seem, so far, it's been a pretty fucking fun game. Right, they're going for the field goal. To be fair, they've kicked fine so far. Looks fine from this angle. It is. Giaguari go up 24-7. Skorpions actually held out pretty well for a while in this one. I feel like they did pretty well, all things considered. They didn't even get to do the touchdown celebration either. That's actually quite tragic. Oh man. Yeah, and this one's done. But I think next week I'm gonna do. Oh, what am I gonna do next week? That's the plans. I've got a lot of content planned out. I need to make myself like a content planner. Of course, I have like the schedule, but a content planner I think will go a long way as well. Just so I can start working things out. I'll probably put a graphic out today. Just so I can have one of them, either maybe the top 5 leagues one, maybe. It might be a top 5 league one. I might actually do like a. So ELF is top, right? I'm gonna end the poll here, just so if I need to do the poll, I can. ELF is top. GFL is number 2. Then number 3, you kind of get a little bit, hazy. You could go for the Austrian League. You could go for the Italian League. You could go for the Swedish League or the Maple League as well. There's a ton of really good ones. You could put 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, shit. Yeah, understandable. I appreciate it, bro. I'll give you a happy birthday on the 13th for sure. It's going to be a good show as well. Me and Nick back I haven't. Well, me and Nick have obviously talked during the off season and everything. We talk often. We haven't been on like a ELF live setting for a long time. We've been on call and stuff, obviously. But that first ELF live is gonna hit different. First of the new year. Because I didn't start last season. We had Silas started the season last year, and then he got busy. So then I came in on episode 25, and then from episode 25, I was there for nearly all of them. Not every single one of them, but pretty much all of them. And that's going to be super fun. I'm enjoying it. I really enjoy the ELF Live. One of my favourite things to do during the week. Because it's like not too long, but like I feel like I get so much stuff done by just doing it. Alright, here's Hamish again. Looking left again to those short hitches and screens, but it's another drop. A lot of drops for the Skorpions today. Yeah, not great. Oh, so someone asked me about Ludwig. Oh. Ludwig Myron. Why do you think he is on top linebacker list for Ludwig Myron? Because we're talking just ELF. You've got AJ and Flamore Zimon. You can kind of pick between those two. I put the story up about it. Some people call me crazy, said AJ. Some people say, yep, it's definitely Flamore. Go for either one of them, you're going to do fine. And then, because Ludwig's an outside linebacker, not an inside linebacker. Would I have Ludwig at top 5? Probably yes. Because he is a good coverage linebacker. Can tackle quite well, can play in the nickel, can cover tight ends. But doesn't necessarily have linebacker size, which has always been the thing. Because he's like 220, maybe 210. Short screen. Goes fucking nowhere. Damn, Skorpions' offense has really struggled. Especially in the second half. Like, it had a couple of moments of some deep balls, but offensive line is poor. Some bad drops. I think the running back's done alright. I think Hamish has done what he can. I do think he's been a bit too, like, throw ball deep heavy, but he hasn't got a ton to work with, so, 4th and 8. Skorpions punting away. It would be good to know if he had a timer. I think there's probably about 10 minutes left of this game. It's a good punt. I hate when players do that, when they follow the ball on their own punt. Just get the fuck away from the ball. Like, you don't need to be standing next to the ball. If it takes some weird bounce and hits you on the leg, then you're fucked. So just get away. I know a lot of teams call like poison. Poison's one I've heard a lot. What else have I heard? Fire. I've heard fire a lot as well. So just get the fuck away from the football. And I think more teams need to do that. So many times. It's every single level of football we see it. Alright, Giaguari. Starting deep in their own territory. I think they're going to try and run out the clock. But they've been pretty pass heavy as well. But I think they'd be wise just to take a 24/7 victory. Try and run out as much as they can. Don't risk anything. Because the Skorpions have been able to throw it deep with conviction. So they could technically score quick. And they also have got a couple of picks. So I don't feel like you want to test fate. Just let it drain some of that clock out. Lewandowski is definitely an interesting player. I think he's been my favourite player to watch in this game. Short screen for the first. Keeps the chains moving, keeps the clock moving, keeps the scoreline the same. Third quarter was a long one because of just flags and everything going wrong. Can't lie. A lot of stuff was going wrong for them. Oh shit, I think Dennis has just re-signed I know he's not re-signed. It's just there's a player that used to play for UE called Dennis Johnson, playing in UFL at the moment. Big D tackle. Going into his second season in the UFL, so good for him. Really good player. Got a couple of yards out of the run, nothing crazy. Keeping it going. Giaguari with a solid performance. I think they had a really slow start, but I think they showed that they're a little bit better in terms of like Skorpions being like a mid-level team, and Giaguari being like that kind of upper middle, not a title contender, because they're not Florence, they're not Lugano. I think a lot of the best Milano Sima players went to Lugano. I feel like I need to do maybe a bit of research into that statement. The fact that the Rhinos haven't been great, and Lugano beat Parma, should say a lot. I mean, he got Luke Zaranka, who's one of the best IFL quarterbacks ever. He's won like everything there. But I don't know a ton about the players in IFL. Maybe I need to watch more Lugano. If they have a big game next week, I might do that for my Sunday stream. Let's have a look who they play. We had full starts, so nothing's happening too much. Let me have a look. Ooh. There we go. Indoor. I actually have no idea that there is indoor football. I don't think there's any indoor football in Europe, but hell yeah, man. We got some football going on. This is Italian league. The pitch is my favourite. Like, this pitch is fucking dreadful. But it's by far my favourite pitch, just because of how muddy it can get. Giaguari definitely used that to example sometimes. Oh shit, it's breaking off. Oh fuck. Oh, is he going to get it? No, he's going to be cool. Oh my god, he dropped the fucking football, but he's out of bounds. He's all good. He's all good. He's all good. Good to have you here, though. This one is coming to the end. Unfortunately, there is no timer, so we have no idea how long there is, but I think we're over halfway through the fourth quarter. I'm trying to see who they play next week. Maybe I need to look on their schedule. That'd be more wise. If they have a public schedule, that is. Very different story. Can I actually find one? Which is... Oh, there it is. Home games. I don't like it when teams divide with home games and away games. They do have Firenze at the end of the year. I don't think they're going to beat Firenze. No, Firenze are a very, very good team. What happened here then? Screen up right. Good blocking on the outside. Able to break through that one. 21, not fast enough. Then he gets pushed out of bounds. Ball comes out, but just about out of bounds at the end of that. But that was fucking close. I've always struggled to get into indoor football. I think the pitch just being so small, like being like one or maybe two or three linemen, like routes, it's just kind of, hard to really run on that short of a field. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I feel like there's a contingency of people that just fucking love indoor football. I guess it's a lot nicer to watch because I think we've all been on some of those games where it's just fucking shitting it down. It's just horrible. And Giaguari have had a couple of them, especially last season against the Frogs. I think I mentioned that last time I watched them. What we got? I'm taking their time with this one. I'm not sure what's going on. I think maybe they're looking at the fumble. I don't really know what they're looking at. I don't speak Italian, which is kind of would have been good. There we go. Right, let's just start it back up. Oh, Lewandowski with a nice fake. Able to spin out of it. Got a decent gain out of that, about 8 yards. I do like him. I've warmed to him. I wasn't too sure. Like the video said a while back, like a couple hours ago, didn't do very well against Varese. Look at that spin move. He actually kind of went down on the spin move, but he did good. It's a solid play. It's a solid play. We passed over halfway line as well. Just keep the ball on the ground. Don't want anything silly to happen here. We've seen a lot worse happen to a lot better. Okay. Good run. I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's why I'm always really skeptical when a player comes down from indoor football league. I'm always a little bit like, I don't know about that one. Like last year with Tavir Fields Jackson. Ended up being pretty damn good, like for moments of the season. Prague had a weird year, but he was actually, decent. But like, yeah, that had indoor football, brother. I don't know. A little bit skeptical. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Small arenas too, it can fill up with noise. That does make sense. I want to go to a hockey game. I really do want to go to a hockey. There's a hockey team in like Wales, which isn't that far away from me. I think that's the best team. I'm not really sure who's the best team, but I know that Cardiff have a team. I don't think Bristol do, but maybe they do. I think there's rumblings they might get one. And then one of my former favorite Chelsea players plays in goal now for one of the British hockey teams, Petr Cech. So I'd definitely go and see him if he was playing. That'd be the only team I'd want to see. Whatever team Petr Cech's on, but I think he might be a Leeds. I don't want to go all the way for Leeds. Giaguari again. Still going to throw, which is a risk. On 2nd and 7, he's going into the fucking end zone. It was incomplete. Nearly one hell of a throw, but incomplete. So you might see another possession from the Skorpions. They're going to throw it deep a few times. And then we'll have another possession by Torino. And then I think we'll be towards... Yeah, you kind of got to catch that, though. I can't lie. That's actually a must catch. Got to bring that in, man. I don't think we've got any indoor football league guys this year. In the ELF, speaking. I don't think we've got any guys that played in indoor football league. Another run at the middle of this one. There's another success. Skorpions defense is just... it's kind of getting broken down, I can't lie. He's kind of just getting a little bit ruined. Not really much going on for him, to be completely honest. Defensively, can't stop him. Offensively, can't move the ball. Yeah, I mean, hockey in Germany, I imagine is bigger than in the UK. I know that hockey is really big in Sweden and Finland and Norway and the Slavic states and the Baltic states. I know that they get down with hockey. European fans for basketball as well. In like Serbia, you see the flares going off. I really want to go see one of those games at one point in my life. Another run by Torino. He looks like he's in. They haven't announced it yet. Yeah, we want to go to see European basketball games. I've been to some basketball games last couple of weeks in Bristol, and it's solid, but British basketball is just... It's a weird place. It's a really, really weird place. I'm not too knowledgeable about it, but my family members really into basketball have expressed how strange basketball is in the UK. NHL games, that'd be cool, man. Nuremberg. Fucking fireworks in the stands for an NHL in terms of a hockey game is crazy. Yeah, that's my bucket list. Maybe if I get to go to Germany this season. Because I have not been on a holiday in years. Probably about 3 years, 4 years. I've been able to travel, but I'm always traveling for work for ELF work, or I'm going to the Netherlands and watch the national team, or like helping out in a camp in Copenhagen and stuff like that, which I absolutely love doing, but I've not been able to like explore outside of that for a while. So maybe after the championship game or something, or before, I'll try and get like a week in Germany maybe. That might be quite cool. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a motive. Go to a hockey game, go to a basketball game. Because I know basketball in Germany is fairly solid. I know that MMA in Germany is really solid. They got a promotion called Octagon, which I would like to go to. I like MMA a lot, but I've never been to like a live MMA show. So that's on my bucket list as well. There are a lot of things to do this year. Now that I've turned 25, I've got a lot of different things I want to figure out. Alright, let's see if the Skorpions can do much. I'm not sure how long's left of this one. What time we start at? Let me try and do some maths. It's now 3:37 UK time, and we started at what? This game's been going on for about 2 hours, so yeah, it should be done relatively. I don't imagine they've got a crazy amount of time left for this one. And Torino moved to what, 3-1? Which is pretty fun good. And Skorpions, I think, moved to 2-2. Let me double check that. No, so Giaguari go to 3-0. And then Skorpions go to 1-2. Yes. Yes. And then later is the Pirates and Marines, but I'm not going to watch that one because both of those teams are not very good. And I've got some stuff to do. There we go. It looks like the Skorpions are going to try and take some of the clock out. At least get some offensive yards for the stat sheet, innit? Better than nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I'm in a championship game for Stuttgart, because I was kind of time restrained, I didn't get to meet everyone I wanted to at the game, like the final game, because I was watching the final game and I had some, like, I was busy as fuck watching the final game. And it was also the first game I'd ever been to from the ELF. So I didn't get to like go up into the stands and meet people, which I would have liked to have done a little bit. Like Ricardo, I wanted to Ricardo, but again I had to, and I also had lifts from like Nick, and Nick was like, right, we gotta go, because otherwise the whole stadium's gonna fucking pour out of this at the same time, and we'd never get to leave. So I didn't get to see some of the guys there, but in the pre-event, like if they do like a fan zone like they did last year, I will be meeting everyone. Like I met MA rather. I met a couple other people that recommend, like someone from the ELF network. Oh, incomplete. So I was lucky enough to meet some really, really cool guys. It'd be good to meet you at the championship game if they do the fans. I imagine they will do the fan zone because it's very popular. And it's in Stuttgart in the later summer, right? So I imagine it's quite warm, so it shouldn't be raining or anything like that, but that'd be cool. I know one of my German friends, she said that you could buy a train ticket for like €50 a month, where you can go to like all the big train stations in Germany. I would love. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I would love to just be in Germany for like a month and just go to like every single game go to a Berlin game and then spend like a couple of days in Berlin and then go to a Stuttgart game and spend a couple of days in Stuttgart. I'd love to do that, and I'd love to document it, but it's very fucking expensive. Like going away for a month to go travel Germany would be really fucking expensive. So maybe if the ELF covers it, I'll be alright, but yeah, I don't know about that so far. Maybe in a few years it might be a availability. Might be a little bit easier. Come on, refs. Why are we calling so many flags? This game's been over for a while. I'm a little bit out of sync, I haven't done this 3 hour stream, 2 hour, 3 hour streaming in a little while. Flags on the play. Not sure what's going on, but we hopefully end this game soon. Not that I don't want to spend time with you guys, but this game's a wash, right? We're done. Let's get these boys home. Yeah, it would be really cool. I'd love to do it. It would be definitely a highlight of my career if I was able to do that for like a month, you know, just during the prime time of the ELF. Yeah, absolutely. Like just GFL. Oh, GFL? What the fuck am I talking about? Like German train ticket for like 50 a month. That'd be not that expensive, right? For all the trains start one and then just go from east, west, north, south, Hamburg to Berlin, Berlin to Munich, Munich to Dusseldorf. You know, that'd be so fucking sick. I could do 4 or 5 games in a month. My German would have to improve though. You know, or you know what, Marcus? You should watch this series I've been watching in German. I mentioned it earlier. It's on Netflix. It's called Dark. D-A-R-K. It's in German, but it's really, really good, and I've been watching it. It's really good. I'm like 1 season in. There's 3 seasons. But yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Right. Giaguari back on the ball. I think they got the backups in now. We call him Wally. Yeah. Strap sir. That's what we call him. But I don't know who made him up. So if the Americans made him up, I don't know why we renamed him. But if we made him up, I don't know why you guys renamed him. But yeah, he's a fucking classic character. 3rd and 11 for Torino. I'm surprised the game is still going. I thought it'd be over by now. See what they got. They're going to pass it on 3rd. I think this is Domaso. He was a starter last year, the Italian player. That's incomplete. Broken up by 21. He's had a busy game. I'll give him credit. He's been around the block. He's got that pick earlier. Another pass deflection there. 4th and 11. Another punt. Another Skorpions possession. Are they going to be able to do anything? I don't know. How are they going to look towards the end of the season? I don't know. Maybe there's a bit of a gap, I think, between the top IFL teams this year and the bottom ones. Yeah, it's very good. Very mind-bending. Been enjoying it. Right. It annoys me there isn't a timer. And I'm moaning about it a lot, but I like having a timer. Good punt. Skorpions offense back on the ball. Let's see Hamish do some stuff. Let's see what we got. Because number 1, number 6, they got some talent. They're just offensive lines be really quite poor, to be honest. We've been now allowing a lot of pressure, and I don't know if their play calling hasn't been great, or if Hamish's decision making hasn't been great. But there have been a ton of just deep balls. I think we've had more deep balls, and there's been deep balls and screens. I don't think we've really seen anything in the middle of the park. I do also like the Skorpion helmets. Run at the middle, not bad, decent gain. Yeah, I'm a fan. Jaguari I do quite like their helmets too, but yeah, the Skorpion ones are great. But they had Ryan Griffin last year. They had a former NFL quarterback. He won a Super Bowl. He was really good, and Skorpions honestly could have won the league last year. I don't think they were that far off, but again, offensive line, defensively not great. Oh, here we go. I think that's the end. Excellent. Wonderful. Final score 31-7 in favour of Torino Giaguari. It's been great. Sunday stream done. We're keeping to schedule. I'm going to probably make an impromptu graphic, so expect that in a couple hours. But yeah, it's been good fun. Hope everyone enjoys their Sundays. Hope you enjoy some football from the Italian Football League. And appreciate you all for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an evaluation coming out. So go watch that tomorrow.